The suspense is over. The BJP has chosen now its Chief Minister for the battleground state of Rajasthan. Remember, Bhajan Lal Sharma is now a first-time MP and organizational man who has been chosen as the Chief Minister, following a pattern set in Madhya Pradesh and in Chhattisgarh of replacing the old guard with the new. He has two deputy chief ministers as well, Diya, Kumari and Prem Bairwa. So two deputy chief ministers and a new chief minister. If the Shivraj Singh Chauhan era is over in Madhya Pradesh, it appears that the Vasundhara Raje era is over in Rajasthan. How does this all lead up to 2024? Is this Prime Minister Modi's grand revamp? That will be our talking point. But first, take a look at our top story tonight.
It's a dream debut for Bhajan Lal Sharma. The first-time MLA from Sanganer constituency will be the new Rajasthan Chief Minister. The decision was announced at a meeting of BJP MLAs supervised by party's central observers led by Rajnath Singh and in the presence of former CM Vasundhara Raje Scindia. Sharma, who originally hails from Bharatpur, was fielded from the BJP bastion of Sanganer by dropping a sitting MLA. The 56-year-old Brahmin leader has served as the party's state unit general secretary in the past.
हमारे देश के यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री सम्मानीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी को धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं। मैं हमारी पार्टी के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष सम्मानीय जेपी नड्डा जी को धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं। सम्मानीय हमारे गृह मंत्री अमित शाह जी को धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं। नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में हम राजस्थान का पूरी तरह से सर्वांगीण विकास किसी भी क्षेत्र में हो निश्चित रूप से हम पूरा करेंगे।
Jaipur royal family member Diya Kumari and MLA from Dudu seat, Prem Bairwa will be deputy CMs.
सबका धन्यवाद दूंगी कि आपने मुझे ये जिम्मेदारी सौंपी है और बिल्कुल पूरा प्रयास रहेगा कि मैं अपनी तरफ से सब कुछ करूंगी, काम करेंगे, अभी भी किया ही है और बहुत मुझे लगता है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी पे जो जिस तरह से जनता ने विश्वास जताया है और माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के अब दिशा निर्देश में उनके मार्गदर्शन में हम लोग भी काम करेंगे।
भारतीय जनता पार्टी में कार्यकर्ताओं को सम्मान जो मिलता है, मेरे जैसा आदमी अध्यापक का लड़का विधायक बन सकता है, दूसरी बार ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी में संभव है। ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी में हो सकता है कि भजन लाल जी जैसा संगठन का एक छोटा सा कार्यकर्ता आज मुख्यमंत्री।
Bhajan Lal Sharma's anointment as CM sparked celebrations in his family.
कैसा लग रहा? उम्मीद थी?
बहुत बढ़िया भगवान की मर्जी।
उम्मीद थी आपको?
उम्मीद देखो हम सबका चुना है भैया
भगवान की मर्जी है, सब ईश्वर की मर्जी, आप लोग की मेहरबानी है।
कितना संघर्ष किया भजन लाल ने आपके?
बहुत करो।
By appointing a Brahmin as CM, a Rajput and scheduled caste leader as deputy CMs, the BJP has attempted a unique social engineering. Brahmins constitute only 7% of population, Rajputs 9% and SCs 18%. The BJP's choice of 3 fresh faces as CMs for Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh can be called a generational shift, even if not in terms of age. The change of guard marks the exit of heavyweights Vasundhara Raje, Shivraj Singh Chauhan and Raman Singh, all of whom were given reins during the Vajpayee-Advani era. The BJP has begun a new innings in the Hindi heartland. Bureau Report, India Today.
So let's raise the big questions. What explains the BJP's total overhaul and revamp of its chief ministerial talents? Are these fresh faces designed to kill the fatigue factor? Is this the BJP's bid to defang the opposition's caste card politics? Is this strategic revamp for Mission 2024? Or is this simply a new high command culture in the BJP where Prime Minister Modi and Amit Shah take all the decisions? Joining me now, special guest Pradeep Gupta, India's ace cephalogist and chairman and MD Axis by India. Ashok Malik, partner the Asia Group, who was on our election panel predicting that Shivraj Singh Chauhan, among others, would be replaced. Supriya Srinath, Congress's spokesperson. Syed Zafar Islam, the BJP spokesperson. I want to start with you, Pradeep Gupta, first, because you will give us a sense of what this means for the BJP's 2024 campaign. Do you believe that these changes have been designed to give new faces for 2024, or has the BJP taken a big risk by virtually marginalizing and finishing the careers of the likes of Shivraj Singh Chauhan and Vasundhara Raje? Do you see this as Mission 2024?
So, Rajdeep, let me start with this thing. This is from a BJP point of view, as you asked me. This is mainly for, I would say, not 2024, but 5 years later on, and more for state governments and state point of view, less for Lok Sabha 2024, and definitely yes for Lok Sabha 2029 onwards. And I'll try and explain you. As far as 2024 goes, you know the kind of current situation today. It is the Modi brand which is giving heavy dividends to BJP. So it doesn't matter whether A, B, C, or D is there as a Chief Minister of A, B, C, D, E, F, G states at this point of time, which is very important. This is the same era or the situation when Congress used to be there in 60s and full 80s before 1989. They used to say, भाई कांग्रेस का टिकट मिल जाए बस बात खत्म हो, उसमें किसी की कुछ जरूरत नहीं है, कांग्रेस का टिकट मिल गया बात खत्म. आज की डेट में बात करें, सेम सिचुएशन नरेंद्र मोदी जो 19 में हमने देखा कि इट इज द PM who made the MP, not MP who made the PM, which was the case even today. So I would say this is the future ready efforts or the preparation. आप उसको भी देखिए कि 2000 में कांग्रेस का क्या हुआ when Gandhi era is gone after 1989. There were only two Chhatraps. One was the Tarun Gogoi, जिन्होंने 3 कंसेक्यूटिव इलेक्शन ऑन इट्स ओन, खुद की पर्सनालिटी के ऊपर जिताए, एंड YSR आंध्र प्रदेश, जो कि 2004 और 2009 में जो लोकसभा में यूपीए की गवर्नमेंट बनी, उसमें सबसे बड़ा शेयर जो था वो आंध्र प्रदेश का था, 42 सीट्स में से एक बार 30 और एक बार 35 सीट्स के साथ. तो बोलने का मतलब ये है कि दिस इज द प्रिपरेशन फॉर 2029 ऑनवर्ड्स फॉर लोकसभा as well as for the state preparation. Okay. As far as the caste arithmetic...
So you're making an important point. You're saying 2020... Yeah, please go on. Yeah, complete.
As far as the caste arithmetic goes in these 3 states, BJP has chosen whoever has the maximum representation in that particular state, starting with Chhattisgarh, which is 34% the Adivasi population, so as the Adivasi Chief Minister. Coming to Madhya Pradesh, where the OBC population is dominating, including the sub-caste of other backward castes like Lodhis, like Kurmis, like Yadavs, like other OBC, so all put together 40 plus. So they have chosen OBC Chief Minister over there. Now coming to the Rajasthan, Rajasthan is a typical state where though all put together OBCs is 35%, but here you have to minus the Jats and the Gujars, which is 14%. The moment you reduce 14% from this 35%, you end up with 21%. And the other side with Brahmins, Rajput, Upper Caste, Baniyas, Sikhs, all put together exceeding 23%. So that is the reason why they have chosen here the upper caste, the Brahmin Chief Minister, and this is definitely the era of...
I get your point. So you're saying... Right, so you're saying that they have looked at the caste dynamics and of course the Modi factor where the PM chooses the CM doesn't necessarily enhance the PM stature, but Ashok Malik, you know, you were among the few who said that even Shivraj Singh Chauhan could be replaced if the BJP won a big majority. You've got a situation which rarely has happened, that you win a big majority in an election and the Chief Minister gets replaced. Now, is that a suggestion that the BJP has decided to just move on from the older generation and bring in the new? that this is this constant churn the BJP wants to bring within the party?
Rajdeep, 3 points to make. One, to call this a generational change would be a little unfair. If you look at Shivraj Singh's age, he is 64 years old. Mohan Yadav, who has replaced him, is 58 years old. They're not really of different generations. They are roughly the same generation. And after a distinguished 18-year stint as Chief Minister, Shivraj Singh certainly has at least 10 more years in politics ahead of him. I'm pretty sure he'll be back in the party or in maybe the union government in some form. He's not over. He's far from over. Now, I think the first point you made in your introduction about the fatigue factor is a very important point. After 18 years or after multiple terms in office, a fatigue factor does develop. It can develop with the most popular and the most accomplished chief ministers or leaders. It's a reality, which is why parties often reshuffle their list of candidates. Mr. Modi has done that in Gujarat when he was chief minister. The BJP did it even this year going into the 3 state elections. These 3 state elections in the end were easy and facile victories, but actually they were quite challenging. Madhya Pradesh was challenging, Rajasthan was challenging. The BJP had to overcome those challenges by changing a lot of candidates, by giving new faces. And a new chief minister is the logical culmination of that process. That doesn't mean the old chief ministers suddenly become bad or unpopular. They've had their run. You need people to vote for new faces to see a new narrative. What Pradeep Gupta says about the caste sensitivities being kept in mind is also important. If you look at both Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, 2 of the largest states in northern India, the BJP has won sections of Yadav support in national elections, but has not won Yadav support in state elections, where its coalition has been a non-Yadav OBC-centric coalition. But it does want to send a signal to the Yadavs in the lead up to 2024, not just 29, as Pradeep Gupta says, even 24. So what does it do? It chooses a Yadav chief minister in Madhya Pradesh, because it cannot lead with a Yadav chief ministerial candidate in Uttar Pradesh or Bihar. I think this is intelligent politics. It's trying to give the impression of being inclusive across caste groups. To give you an example of a party that failed to do this reshuffle, I'll just finish, and ended up losing. Let's look at the BRS in Telangana. KCR was a popular chief minister. He could well have won a 3rd term, but he refused to change candidates. And he suffered. The BJP has not made that mistake. It's conscious of the fatigue factor.